Alright, welcome back to more Blaster Master Zero. I've learned my lesson, and that's make copies of the save file in case anything goes wrong, because something did go wrong, and I didn't find out until I got like most of the way through the stage. Alright, so before we get going, actually, so Eve, where's the wisdom? Glacier area. Alright. There is something I want to show, but you have to get out of the tank to do this. That failed recording was an eye-opener, to say the least. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the fall damage. Notice this stuff? There is a dungeon in here, but also in the map, there's also a health up, life up item here, but we can't get to it. That'll have to wait till later. Sorry, that starfish just stuck out to me. I was just like, is there anything special to you? Alright, that's all I wanted to show over there. So thankfully I have a better idea of the sequence of events that are to play out. So hopefully less mistakes. Anyway, so this is the ocean level. You have very poor maneuverability here. So can't really explore much of this place for a good chunk of it. Let's crawl down here and see what we got going on. This warp pipe. Looks like a warp pipe from Mario, honestly. You gotta crawl under these currents, otherwise you're not gonna be able to make it. Alright. We're back in the dungeon, and because I basically had to replay the entire game to get back to this point, I lost all my upgrades to Spark Salamander and nearly died to it. Unfortunately, despite the fact that there's a crack on that side of the wall, we can't blow it up, so we have to wait. Also, underwater dome. That's what it looks like anyway. I really love the aesthetic of these dungeons. Just the whole being like basically under this glass lid that can see like into the ocean. Really nice to look at. Probably does a murder on the bit rate though. So we got our auto back, but I'm going to stick with diffusion for a little bit. Oh, hello. Got rid of them. I also love the whole swirling fish vortex. Let these guys fire off their 3 shots and then go in for the kill. Since I don't have wave, I gotta play a little more carefully now. And also I'll be hunting down any weapon ups I can. Hey, we already got the map. Thankfully, it's like the first thing you get here, so don't have to worry about it too much, about getting lost or anything. Though getting lost in this area is, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything else. Whee! It's just easier to let the current take you back. So slow. I mean, if you want to speed things up, you can use Spark Tackle. When you're not touching the ground, you only get one use out of it. So make that use count. Also, is there anything over here? And remember, you are completely invincible when you do this. Yeah, you can kind of just spam it, but you are using up all of your all of your SP. Let's see. So there's a dungeon straight down from here, according to the map. Also, I learned this thanks to Proton John again. 'Cause I don't know if I mentioned this, but he's the only person I've also seen LP this game. Like, I'm not saying out of the people in YouTube. I'm just talking about like the only one I've gone out of my way to watch. But yeah, the little lightning bolt down. It is basically an AoE attack in the water because it's electricity. Anyway, got another dungeon here. And it should, yeah, it does have a boss in here. And I still don't have my wave. Though at this rate, that might change. Get rid of him. I don't know if I'm gonna show off like my timer or anything anytime soon. But I basically speed ran through this game to get back to this point. Skipping all the cutscenes, just making a whole joke. Oh, you're trapped in there. Oh no, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna kill you. I made a joke about him needing help, but it's not as funny the second time. Alright, normally I just ignore all of this, but ah, dang it. Oh wow, I didn't know shield did that. You probably have to be right up close to them to be able to do that. Oh, you. Whew. Oop, weapon up. Alright, so that would put me at oh, what is that weapon? I've already forgotten the name of it. The spark weapon. I'm trying to do it without looking at it. Trying to see if I can remember on my own. It's not blaster, is it? Fine, I'll look. Striker. There we go. That is actually bothering me. Oh, crap. Double crap. I just lost flame. And I would have had wave too if I didn't do that. Though I will say, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Is it a little difficult to see Jason moving around in the fish tornado? Sorry, I've got a lozenge. Thread's a little sore after the anger fest that I went on after finding out that my recording basically messed up. That's the simplest terms I can use for that. Without going into great detail. Yes. Whew. Should have killed him quicker. We got giant jellyfish too. It's really beautiful. I love this area. Alright, what do we got in here? Ambush room. Oh no, who's ambushing? Oh, it's these guys. I'll have you pay for that. Ow. Burn. Thank you. Alright. I'll have to ask you to stop. Oh, come on. Alright. Bomb. Wow, I'm doing horribly. Okay, what do I have? Shield. That's not shield. That's better, though. Shield Mine, a sub-weapon that emits a shield that prevents enemies and projectiles from passing through. Sweet. Man, I got my ass handed to me. Eve, I got hurt in there. Speaking of Eve, you got anything to say? Thunderbreaker. Weapon shoot lightning bolts downward from beneath Sophia. It's perfect for getting rid of enemies that are out of reach of the main weapon, and for safely getting rid of landmines too. When underwater, this attack can damage all nearby enemies. Give it a try when you have a chance. So yeah, if you just read up on what Sophia says, or Eve, seriously, what? I mean, she kind of looks like a Sophia, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get going. Now we're going into the depths. Already, jeez. Let's see. You know, when I first played this, because I actually was, it was about Area 4 where it became blind for me. But I used to be kind of like afraid of this area, because I thought like, oh, they're gonna have like the anglerfish type stuff down here, but no, everything's all hunky-dory, and this is the shortcut back up. But yeah, no man, the depths of the sea kind of terrify me. Also, here's the gimmick for this level, this area. Time for Jason to go on his mighty adventure. Without the tank. But thankfully with the gun. I don't think he would go anywhere without that, honestly. Alright, got a bit of a big area. Also, there is a cutscene you can miss in this area. And it's pretty... Oops. Oh, I have to go back around. Let's try that again. Alright, ready? No! Crap. None's going right this take too. So yeah, there's a skippable, a missable cutscene rather, in this big old room. So you might just get to like the first dungeon you come across. Don't. Instead, what you want to do, you want to try and get to that lower one first. Let's see. Well, I'm not really even in the same room as them yet, but let's see. Is there? Yep, there is. Yep, leads directly over there. Let's go. The currents you can't really fight against. You can struggle, but it's struggling really. Can't break that yet. Also, get ready to grab. No! Crap. Alright, so if you want a better chance, just hold back against the currents. I wouldn't recommend mashing the button to make sure you get in there, because that can backfire easily. Alright, time for the dungeon. And it's dark. And now it's not. And I don't have wave. Oh, I now have wave again. I missed you. Yeah, like, once you get it, and you just realize the power of it, you're sad when it's gone. I think this path is just for restock. Yep. So if you didn't have wave earlier, you have wave now. Or you're at least close to it. Alright. I've been in one of these, like, underwater walkway type things at an aquarium. And man, was that just like one of the nicest things to do. Seeing all those, like, fish and whatnot, like, above you and it's basically surrounding you. I wonder if they have, like, a tunnel, kind of one. Like, maybe not now, but somewhere in the future. If they don't already have it, it's probably already a thing. Where it's like, even below you is fish. Now it's just making me think of how many times, like, the fish accidentally bump into the glass. Alright, boss is coming up, and if you notice, that boss has a bit of space in his room. Wonder what that's about. And here's 2 of everything, so... Though this boss has a bit of a sad truth to it. First of all, say hello. Kind of a creepy looking thing, to be honest. Warning, gonna hide. I've heard he's got some interesting patterns and whatnot, but he's weak to wave. He's dead. Yeah, Gurnahide is... his weakness is listed as wave, so yeah. Oh yeah, the thing. Oh, hello. It's Hurt, a sub-weapon that, once set, fires bullets in a scattering pattern for a fixed amount of time. It makes for a useful decoy. They ain't kidding about that. That is a really useful decoy. Alright. Don't know why I did that. I didn't take any damage. Oh. Jason, I checked the signal. You should find the chip inside there. Got it. Send me the signal when you get a second. Yep, roger that. This is the missable cutscene. Phew, okay, time to sort through this intel and give Sophia a tune-up. I keep working like this, but my memory hasn't come back. I'm starting to get impatient with it all. I know Jason said I shouldn't try to force it, but let's check out Sophia's database. There might be a clue somewhere. I can operate Sophia despite having lost my memory. There's gotta be something here. I know it. When I checked the database, I found a single piece of information that was locked behind some high-grade security. Is this information all confidential? Looks like I need some sort of authentication, but... I touched the monitor and Sophia's speech interface began to run. Confirming release of confidential information. Now beginning the authentication process. Now authenticating biometrics. Scanning target. Target identified as Android Nora 2057 Eve. Authentication complete. Now beginning Android key code authentication. Verifying key code. Key code authentication complete. Permission granted to access confidential information. Now disclosing information. What's going on here? Why does it know my name? And what's this about an android? With that voice, a massive amount of information was displayed before my eyes. As I was reading it, I constantly felt this sharp pain in my head. I didn't want to know what was happening, but I knew what this was. I really should have stopped reading. I know this, and yet I could not allow myself to look away. I knew that I needed to see this so that I could return to my real self. It was at that moment that I remembered everything. Yep. That's a pretty bad cutscene to miss. I don't know if, like, say, because like I said, you can go to the dungeon above us before you go to this one. I don't know if the cutscene will still play if you go to this dungeon. I've not tried it. I'm not going to try it. I mean, I could, but we'll that's confidential information. You do not have the qualifications to know that information. Also, yep, can just swim up here. Alright, so now we're up here. Let's just get going. Let's go to the dungeon that will kind of mess with you, I guess, or just confuse you if you didn't see that cutscene. So yeah, Eve, according to Sophia, Eve is an android. Great. I wonder if that means Jason still has a chance. I mean, it's, you know. Alright, so we got this gigantic current pushing us away. Okay, so I didn't mean that dungeon, I meant this dungeon. Oops. I mean, it's all relative. That was a dumb thing to say. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't even use the word right. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can do better than this. I know I can. Fish. Get away. There's a dungeon. I must do it. Alright, so I don't know if you can get close enough to that you don't have to crawl at all, but you should crawl. Alright, and let's take a look at this dungeon. Huh. Multiple exits. I wonder what that could mean. I should just stress this now. You want to take the, you want to take your, A, you want to take your time, and B, you want to take that right entrance, the right exit first. Just saying. But yeah, exercise patience, because if those platforms have just a sliver of gap between them, you are not making it. Oh, and hello there. And yes, I know this from experience. Also, I want to wait a bit, so you can actually go down here. Crap. No, you don't. Yes, you do. That doesn't look good. I would have loved if that was like Gurnahide. Like, I know the biology wouldn't have made sense, but it's like, I don't know. I just like the idea of like Gurnahide like coming back for revenge. I already miss it. I'm actually going to keep diffusion on for now. Oop. Crap. Double crap. I'm being reckless. Well, at least I'm not falling. That's the important thing. Hello. Also, you want to take this for a stock room. Let him fire. And boop. And then one of these should have, or not. I was about to say, you going to die soon? There we go. I miss you. Ooh. Okay, this is probably my least favorite of the platforming section. Platforming in quotes. Is the sliding platforms rubbing against each other. Anyway, yeah, I said you want to take the right path. That it comes from the up direction. Trust me, it makes sense. We got whales, we got manta rays. This place is really nice. Though I gotta wonder what that stuff at the bottom is, like underneath these platforms. Is it that, I think it's sulfur stuff? I remember someone saying that there's like this almost water-like stuff at the bottom of the ocean that basically, I think like SpongeBob, or not SpongeBob. Oh yeah, I say SpongeBob. Well, Goo Lagoon says like, I think it's like supposed to be based on the same stuff that I'm thinking of. So yeah, can you see why you don't want to miss platform step? Anyway, this should look familiar. Oh, fish. Now we can get the life up. Yay, I'm healed. Geronimo! Oh. Alright, now to go the actual way. After my ride gets back. But, going back to the whole, like, the liquid at the bottom of the ocean, like, ain't that stuff supposed to be, like, really hard to get out of or something? Or, like, really damaging to, like, anything that goes in it or something? I don't remember the details. I just know that it exists. Anyway, this should look familiar. We're back here. Don't need health. Alright, so now we're going to go to the left. Alright, so I hope you're not like susceptible to like jump scares, because I kind of count this as one a bit. I jumped when that first happened. And I will neither confirm nor deny if it happened just now. Get rid of those, just make life easier. Go. The other exit. Now let's just go to the other dungeon, the one I was talking about earlier. Alright, Eve, talk to me. What the? I can't connect. Is the receiver messed up? Eve? Eve? So yeah, until you beat this dungeon, the receiver's busted. Eve is a little too preoccupied having a seizure from her memories being back. And thankfully, because you went through that whole dungeon, this dungeon is really small. And also, get ready to button mash. Is that the shadow I saw earlier? The chip signal is coming straight from it. No way! That thing is using the chip? This is bad news. Eve, I gotta take this thing down. What? Eve, are you alright? Eve is definitely inside Sophia, but it seems the transmission is bad. I hope nothing happened to her. Damn, of all the times, please be safe, Eve. Say hello to the Abyssal Predator. Hard shell. One button mash here. You want to try and get your shots to line the whole like focus point where the shots meet up, you want to try and get that onto his backside. Otherwise, you're going to be basically doing a cat and mouse chase. This room is big, really big, and his shell, like his front shell, is impenetrable. But you can use stuff like Penetrator to break through if you don't have Wave. Otherwise, you're going around and just trying to shoot him. Wait for him to dash into a wall, and then just shoot the crap out of his backside. Or you can set up landmines. Eve, can you hear me? Jason? Eve, you're safe, thank goodness. Hey, what's the matter? I could be asking you the same question. The transmission to you was really unstable. I kept calling out to you. Did you not notice? The transmission? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice. Hey, I'm just glad that everything is alright. By the way, I got the chip. Heading your way now. Ah, right. Please be careful getting back, okay? Yeah, I will. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if you do that dungeon first, you cannot get that cutscene with Eve getting her memory back. Now we get to take the short way. The fast way. Whee! Let's go meet up with Eve. Alright, oh yeah, this is also... Ow. Get away from me. Alright. And now... you have the dive option. You can turn it on and off, but there's really no point in turning it off. So once you jump, you enter basically submarine mode. And Sophia can just jet around the area. You can still use the turret. You can also angle the turret in any direction you want. And also if you hold down the jump button, you get a bit of a speed boost. And while you're holding it, you will not enter back into land mode until you let go of the button. So you'll just kind of like glide along the ground, see? Ow. How dare. Alright, what do we got to do? Well, go to the next area, of course. Let's go. You can, you don't have to be in land mode in order to go through the pipes, but you will just automatically enter it, so you've been warned. So now we can actually fight against the turrets. You don't have to have the speed boost on to do it, but it helps. You can see the difference. This is without it, this is with it. And there are spikes everywhere, so do be careful. I love that the enemies just kind of run right into it. They're like, oh crap! And then they die. Alright, this is the way to the new area. And this is a way back. Let's just go ahead and go to the next area. Oh shoot. Eve? Everything alright? Seems to be. I'm just gonna check. And a breaker. Red's not here. Alright. Let's go. And thankfully you also don't have to be in land mode to do that. But one thing you should know, when getting out of the water, you need to find a bit of land that you're on level with when you surface, because you can't jump out of the water. Looks like we made it to the glacier area. How's Fred's signal, Eve? All good. I can still pick it up. Great. How about all those mutants? Any changes since last time? It looks like some of them are still there, but most of them went elsewhere. I just can't get a read on these guys. What could they be up to? Jason, I know you want to find out, but we gotta focus on looking for Fred. Ah, yeah, that's true. Sorry, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry too. I spoke too strongly. The ground looks like it's gonna be frozen going forward, so please tread extra carefully. Awkward flirting. Alright, so any last words, Eve? It looks like Fred's signal is coming from this area. We gotta find him as quickly as we can. I'm pretty sure that means nothing new. Yep. Okay. So with that, we're actually going to stop here. I had to spend most of the day just getting A, failing my recording, and then B, getting back to this point. So I may have to call this the one and only session for today. But it doesn't matter for the YouTube audience, so see you guys next time for more Blaster Master Zero.